It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Alright, so I had to come on here and I had to just sound off real quick on this because, man, I've seen some foolishness in my day in boxing. Very few things have I seen as foolish as this. Very few. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you guys don't even know who the hell that is on the screen, that's Peter Mcgrail. You know, a guy that they were affectionately referring to as the Scout Lomachenko. Big amateur background, comes from Liverpool. You know, he's someone that Eddie Hearn had high hopes for. And they stuck him in against Jarico O'Quinn. You know, this gentleman right here, you know, Detroit's very own, Jarico O'Quinn. They stuck him in against that man. And when he fought that man, Mcgrail, that guy, was outboxing Jarico O'Quinn. It seemed to be a routine night to work for Peter Mcgrail. And what happened? Jarico hit him with that steak knife sharp right hand and turned his lights off and took that and put a big fat KO loss on his record. So, you know, normally when you're the B-side and you knock somebody out on the promoter's card, you are supposed to get the rematch on your terms. You are supposed to get it in favorable circumstances because you've won the first time in unfavorable circumstances, right? But that's not what we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Peter Mcgrail, who got knocked spark out in front of the whole world in the USA, is not only getting a rematch, he's getting a rematch on British soil on the undercard of Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall. So Eddie Hearn should try to throw that on the undercard, you know, pull a fast one, but nothing gets by the untouchable True School Sports Empire. This is ridiculous. Peter Mcgrail should not be getting a rematch. He's not exciting enough of a fighter to be doing all this bullshit for, honestly. And I'm just telling I got no ill will for Peter Mcgrail in my heart. Truth be told, I'm pretty sure with him being from Liverpool, I believe he supports Everton Football Club. And that's my favorite football club. So if anything, me and Peter Mcgrail will get along. But I got to call a spade a spade. He got his ass beat by Jarico O'Quinn. He got exposed by Jarico O'Quinn for having suspect defense, and he got exploited. So he shouldn't be getting the rematch on 4 and so. And I'm very disgusted at this. It's already bad enough that when B-side fighters got to fight matchroom fighters, they got to beat them twice because Eddie Hearn always sticks those rematch clauses in. But now you're telling me it's getting so bad to the point where they can get their ass beat in the first fight on foreign soil and then get the fight back closer to their hometown? That's not cool. So for that reason and just for being and for standing and loving what's right and what's fair and what's honest, I hope Jarico O'Quinn beats the freaking brakes off of Peter Mcgrail because it's not cool. And they keep doing this, man. Like, don't get it twisted. I feel like American boxing ain't in the strongest state it's been, but there has been a devaluation of American fighters. And let me be very clear when I say American fighters. I don't just mean Black American fighters. I don't just mean white American fighters. I don't just mean Mexican American fighters. I don't just mean, you know, whatever other subsection of American culture you want to name types of fighters. When I say American fighters, I mean all American fighters. The whole country is being marginalized in the sport and being overlooked. And, you know, it is what it is. Look, I know boxing is a global sport and we have a lot of fighters doing a lot of great things with other countries, but I just feel like it's funny, right? Because fighters from other countries will come to America to get the best, most world-class sparring, but then when it comes to promoters and how American fighters get treated, even though their fighters will come to America to sharpen the blade and get sparring, the American fighters don't get treated fairly sometimes. And I'm not like listen, for every Jarico O'Quinn, there's like, you know, 2 Shakur Stevensons that get too much damn privileges. So I'm not saying that all American fighters get screwed, but I'm just saying there seems to be the honest ones, the honest, hardworking American fighters, like the Jarico O'Quinns of the world. This is a guy in Jarico O'Quinn. He fought Saul Sanchez, who you know, Saul Sanchez is a top contender. Some people thought Saul Sanchez beat Jason Maloney in what's a fight of the year candidate. Probably should be world champion right now. Jarico got destroyed by him in a round on Showbox, picked himself up, got a couple of stay busy wins, and then got thrown into this fight as a B-side and knocked out Peter Mcgrail, who was supposed to be that Scout Lomachenko, so to speak. So the fact that he has to go across the pond, I hope they're paying him well. I hope his team and the people that administer his career looked after him, because I'm telling you right now, and I'm sure he's not planning on this going to the cards, but if it does go to the cards and it's any bit close at all, he is going to get screwed. And I just don't like the fact that that's even a scenario or a possibility, you know? So I wish him the best. I'm behind Jericho Quinn. I'm behind the fighting pride of Detroit. Peter Mcgrail is getting overprivileged, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like he's being coddled and a bit protected here. Because he came to America. Like, why? Like, I'm just gonna call out Eddie Hearn and Matchroom here for a second. Why is it that when these British fighters come to America and they get their ass beat, like Anthony Joshua, and now in this case Peter Mcgrail, why aren't they quick to rectify those losses? Anthony Joshua still has not ever won a fight on American soil. Let me check. I don't think Peter Mcgrail. I'm pretty sure that was his American debut. Peter Mcgrail has never won a fight on American soil. So wouldn't you want the fighter to have the mental capacity, the mental victory to come to the American soil where they failed and actually succeed? Wouldn't that actually do more for their confidence than them going back home where they're going to have favorable? I mean, come on. Can we start being a little more honest in boxing? I understand. Like, I know I shouldn't expect morality in boxing, and I shouldn't expect a certain level of integrity, but come on, man. Like, stop fooling people. And you got your ass knocked out. Your defense is leaky. And even if you beat Jericho Quinn, which you may or may not, it's still just 1-1. So y'all gotta do a third fight. If Peter Mcgrail wins, they gotta do a third fight, and they should do it in Detroit. One of these fights should be in Detroit, because for as bad as he got knocked out in that first fight, one of these fights should be in Detroit. He should get that advantage, but that's just me speaking my piece as a boxing fan. I got no ill will towards Eddie Hearn. He's just trying to look out for his investment in his fighter, okay? But he got knocked the hell out, and that man, Jericho Quinn, should be afforded the opportunity to fight on a more, an even better circumstance. I mean, he fought in America, but it wasn't like Detroit. He should be fighting in Detroit. The way he knocked his ass out, this fight should be in Detroit at a small venue or something like that. But that's just my opinion. But leave your comments down below. What do you guys think about Jericho Quinn versus Peter Mcgrail? It'll be April 27th on the Josh Taylor, Jack Catterall rematch undercard. So leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. I'm at the Boxing Hall of Fame out here in Canastota, New York. And for more great boxing content just like this video, make sure you click and subscribe right over here.